From the nation's capital, Monrovia, what a pleasant welcome to Kia Radio 95.9. Of course, the program you're in tune to is the local dailies right here. And of course, my voice is a bit strange on the program. Yeah, that is because the host of the show, Princess Kamara, is under the weather. Wishing her speedy recovery. And we're here to fill in the gaps. That is what we love doing best. So yes, welcome to it, all of you, those of you that are watching live on our Facebook feed. Just share the video, leave your comments as well. We will read them out for you right here on the show, the local dailies. Today is Wednesday, and it is the 7th day of the month of March, and the year is 2025. My name is Morris Desmond Brown, of course, and I'm here filling in for the lady Princess Kamara, the general, the female general, as people normally refer to her. So we are here to fill in. So join us, let's do it together. This program looks in depth of all of the local dailies, some of the very captivating stories that are making headlines in the country, in the print media. We look at the editorials as well. And of course, we gave you the opportunity with one of the stories to have your say on that story. So until then, welcome. Share the video, let others join. If you're in district number 1 up to district 17 in Montserrat County, it is a pleasant welcome this morning. So let's take a very short break. When we come back, we start to look at the papers. We'll let you know the papers we have here first before we start to read you the front and back pages of those papers. Welcome back. We don't have the lost bit of time. So on this lovely, lovely Wednesday morning, we have with us a few papers. Let's number through them. We have the Hard Facts newspaper. It's right here. We'll be looking at the front and back pages of that paper. We have the Inquiry newspaper. It's here. The New Republic newspaper is also on the newsstand. Hot Pepper newspaper of my uncle Philip Brown is also here. And Profile Daily is also on the newsstand. The News newspaper, The Nation's News since 1989, is also here. Front Page Africa of Rocknessier is also here on the newsstand. The Heritage newspaper is also right here. Together we will be rumbling through all of these papers one after the other, reading you the front and back pages of these papers. So, of course, our first stop is the Hard Facts newspaper. And it's on the volume 1, number 02. In Monrovia, Liberia. They sold for only $40 Liberian dollars. Let's look at some of the very captivating stories right here on the front page of the Hard Facts newspaper. On Broad Street, Monrovia, Mirabroad City Park project turns into mini forest and home to insane people. You see the photograph of an insane woman right here, right on the main Broad Street. Liberia Science Landmark put deal with Morocco Tangier, made to transform Freeport infrastructure. I see the MD of Freeport is in a navy blue purple suit, and then the representative of Morocco Tangier is right here in a yellow tie, white shirt with a blue coat suit, right on the front page of Hard Facts newspaper. FIU slaps 2 businesses with 15 million Liberian dollars fine. We see the officer in charge of FIU, Mr. Mohamed A. Nasser is right here. He's all dressed up in his African attire. 9 FPRC employees guilty for over US 1 million fuel theft. This is so pathetic. And I see the photograph of LPRC building is right here. Let's flip over to the back page of the Hard Facts newspaper. Give Waka a chance. Give Waka a chance. For what? I don't know. You have to grab a copy of this paper. And it says here, give Waka a chance. Former NRC boss. Confident the government will deliver. For several recommendations. We see the photograph President Joseph Newman Boakai. We see the former NRC boss, Dr. Q Soma Pega, is right here. Both are dressed up in different attire. The president's in his black coat suit with a maroon tie with white shirt. And Dr. Soman is also in a gray coat suit, white shirt, and a yellow necktie. NECBOS warns against flexibility fees payment and campaigning. So we see Dave Boto that's right here. Dave Boto photo that's right here. He's dressed up in navy blue purple suit. Stay on the back page of the Hard Facts newspaper. Luncheon and dinner ball of the Kia Humanitarian Foundation will be here on Sunday, May 10, 2025. Philip Pop. It's gonna happen this Sunday. Gotta grab a copy of this paper, the Hard Facts newspaper. Leave your comments. I see a lot of people watching. We'll read them out for you, trust me. Our next up is the Hot Pepper newspaper of my uncle Philip Brown. It's under the volume 8, number 11630. It's sold for only $40 Liberian dollars. And the motto is "We to belong." We'll read you the editorial. Yes, there is an editorial here. And the editorial says, commending the Nima electors for a peaceful by-elections. That is the editorial here of the Hot Pepper newspaper of my uncle Philip Brown. So commending the Nima electorate for a peaceful by-election. That is it right here on the front page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Let's look at some of the captivating story. Mano Manufacturing builds Liberia first palm oil refinery. What a good news it is. I see the photograph of the newly built refinery right here in the photo on the front page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Orange, Liberia to unveil landmark headquarters in Monrovia soon. And I see the photograph of Orange, Liberia offices right here in photo. Let's flip over to the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Assistant Minister Jabate proposes use of images for agricultural purpose. Mark Jabate is right here with a great coat suit. Seems like he's seen a photograph, like he's seen a conference or so. That's the photograph we're seeing right here on the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. No intention to contest in Sino. John says. We'll see the photograph of John right here. Government issue permit to Muslim Teachers Assembly. It's right here on the back page of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Grab a copy of the Hot Pepper newspaper. Our next up is the New Republic newspaper. And it has a dated quote. Let me do that quickly for you. You cannot be in a position of power and disturb the life of another person. It's right here on the front page. So it's under the volume 15, number 128. And it's sold for only $50 Liberian dollars. Let's look at some of the very captivating stories right here. History in the making. For what? I don't know, but I see the photograph of the new palm oil refinery. It's right here in photo. Grab a copy of this paper and read the story in its entirety. Citizen movement that is stand disassociate itself from Stan's Plan citizen movement. Disassociates itself from Stan's Plan protest. I see the photograph of Modubake Malu. He's the head of Stan, a civil society pressure group in Liberia. Let's flip over to the back page of the New Republic newspaper. Over 30 new PYP recruits to be assigned in government. Hypertension or food poisoning as mysterious a bond over Cletus Noah's death. And a photograph of Cletus Noah, who used to be chief of office to the former finance minister Samuel D. Toy. It's right here with the souls of all faithfully departed. Rest in perfect peace. Let's look at a few of the stories here. Look at building the cross-borders partnerships to unlock Liberia's oil and gas potential. And it's right here on the back page of the New Republic newspaper. Grab a copy. The Inquirer newspaper of the late Philip Wizard is right here. It's under the volume 34, number 77. It's on Wednesday, May 7, 2025, and it's sold for only $40 Liberian. Let's look at some of the captivating stories. Childish propaganda, government rubbages, strained relationship allegation with Burkina Faso. The photograph of the President of the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, is right here. He's in his navy blue coat suit, sky blue shirt with a navy blue necktie. Some personal bodyguards right behind him, all dressed up in their military regalia. Let's look at the stories right here. Government accelerate budgets, execution, development, delivery. And it's being spearheaded by the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. You see a team here in a very closed-door meeting right on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Violence don't destroys Harper Demonstration School. And I see the photograph of the damaged school building is right here. Needs government's attention. Let's flip over to the back page of the Inquirer newspaper of the late Philip Wizard. Family Planning's manager gets 10 years jail term for corruption. To restitute over US 200,000. To restitute over 200,000 US dollars and fine US 300. The photograph of Irene B. Niplo is right here. Government launches Kapakulono Town Hall initiative today, where I don't know, you have to grab a copy of this paper and follow the stories in its entirety. Grab a copy of the Inquirer newspaper. The Heritage newspaper is right next on the newsstand. And it's another volume 28, number 355722. And it's sold for only $40 Liberian. Let's look at some of the captivating stories. Liberia turns a new leaf. First palm oil refinery set to boost jobs industry. And I see the refinery that is making rounds on several of the papers here. It's right here on the front page of the Heritage newspaper. For infrastructural financing at Africa Caribbean Forum in DC, visionary AFDP director charts revolutionary path. Rufus N. Dancote, executive director of AFDP, is right here in photo wearing a navy blue coat suit, a sky blue shirt, and a navy blue tie to match. Flipping over to the back page of the Heritage newspaper, Assistant Minister Jabate Farm for Freedom unveils for national growth. And I see the photograph of Mark Jabate right here. LEC acting MD targets power stability. Regional energy deals crack down on theft. And this will be our story for the day. We'll look at this very carefully. City Park project in ruin. As an insane woman has been seen right here on the Mimbro Street. Quiet bus warns against flexibility and camping ahead of exam. The photograph of our day boat is right here. Grab a copy of the Heritage newspaper. Front page Africa of Rocknessy. It is right here on the newsstand. And it's sold for only 40 Liberian dollars. Sorry. It's on the volume 18, number 085. Let's look at some of the very captivating stories that are here. So it says here, AIDS patient and doctors fear death and infections will rise as U.S. court support is a great trauma. And I see the photograph of a doctor and a patient right here on the front page of Front Page Africa newspaper. CSA beyond the classroom. Continental University to break ground for first ever campus-based police station. Wow, this is so. It is strange though. But I see the photograph of the blueprint right here. From pulpit to prison, pastor accused in human trafficking scandal. From pulpit to prison. And I like the way the writers of the newspaper can coin their words. Yeah. Let's flip over to the back page of the Front Page Africa newspaper. Gabonese president honors Tony Ilumilu for championing African development. The two gentlemen are here in photograph. They are well dressed in different colors of coat suits. That's all from Front Page Africa newspaper. Let's flip over to the next paper. The newspaper, the nation's news since 1989, is right on the newsstand. Thanks to Mr. Matthew Tupa, who's watching us from Central Monrovia at the headquarters of the Liberia Marketing Association. Lola Glasgow is watching from Abidjan. Thanks so very kindly. So all of you, let's look at the newspaper, the nation's news since 1989. It's under the volume 36, number 010. It is sold for only 40 Liberian dollars. Let's look at the editorial. They say we hail decisive step in ending impunity in Liberia. We hail decisive steps in ending impunity in Liberia. This is what the editorial says right here on the front page of the newspaper, the nation's news since 1989. Let's look at some of the captivating stories. Air transport must be prioritized. Air transport must be prioritized. African Civil Aviation Chief tells government of Liberia. A.B. Croman traps whopping US 1.5 million in lawsuit against the Fatiga brothers. Will he actually get the money? It It is a big question, though. But I see the photograph of the Fatika brothers are here, along with A.B. Kroma, all in photos as well. Orange Liberia set for a landmark headquarters unveiling in Monrovia. And the photograph of the headquarters is right here. Let's flip over to the back page of the newspaper, The Nation's News since 1989. Enroll inmates into farming programs. Assistant Minister Mark Jabate on building vibrant agricultural sector. LIS Deputy Boss participate in African Border Security Week in South Africa. And I see the photograph of Anthony A. Kundukai Jaliba Senior, and he's Unit 302. He's right here in photograph in his immigration regalia. Wyatt Boss won against paying of flexibility fees, incoming wax examination. I see the photograph of Dave Boto, West African Examination Council Chief. He's here in navy blue purple shirt, well designed. 32 have workers off to China for what? I don't know. You have to grab a copy of this paper and you can find out the details right here. US 384,000 water tower questioned in Ray Hill community. The Mountain undergoes government compliance assessment in gold production, processing, and export. That is on the back page of the newspaper. Grab a copy now. Our final stop is the Improfile Daily newspaper, and it's PUL's best paper 2013, 2014, and 2012, 2013. So in all that we do and write, in all that we report, come what may, and no matter what, Liberia first. It's under the volume 17, number 113. They sold for only $40 Liberian dollars. Let's look at some of the captivating stories. Pia slams opposition. Pia slams opposition. For what? I don't know. You have to grab a copy of this paper. It is in bold print right on the front page of our Improfile Daily newspaper. I see Minister Pia here. Gerald Lumek Pia. He's the Minister of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism. I see the photograph of Musa Hassan Belete. And I see the photograph of our former president of the country, President George Manawea. I see the photograph of our ANC political leader, Elizana Benedict Cummings. Let's go in depth. LDA launches Central Monrovia office, takes custody of two suspected females. I see the authorities of our LDA putting a flag up, the Liberian flag, the emblem of the country. LEC warns against power theft. One of legal actions. the acting LEC boss, managing director this year, Mohammed Sharif. Let's flip over to the back page. Quickly, we are running out of time. Farmers long for modern boat ferry. Louisiana police to get new depot. How? I don't know. You have to read the story to find out. Senator Mo Islam's former regime. What did he say? I don't know. You have to grab a copy as well. Do not purchase for firefighting units. I see the photograph of Senator Apron Darius DeLong, Senator of Moserado County. Let's take a short break. We'll come back. We'll bring you the story of the day. And then we afford you the opportunity. We'll open the lines and afford you the opportunity to tell us what you make of that story. That is exactly what we're going to do here. Welcome back. Let's read you this very, very interesting story here. Electricity grid is finalizing arrangement to import power from Guinea. Once the Guinea deal becomes operational, Sherry said LEC plans to shut down the costly Bourgeois Island terminal plant, a major source of domestic electricity generation that relies heavily on expensive fuel. The transition is expected to reduce operational costs and usher in a more affordable and reliable power supply. This is part of our push towards regional integration and smarter energy management. Beneficiary projects, upon its inauguration several years ago, the space, sorry. So let's continue with this story here. Sorry for that. In an effort to tackle Liberia's chronic electricity challenges, the acting managing director of Liberia Electricity Corporation, Mohammed Sharif, has announced a multi-plugged approach to stabilize power supply and curb rampant power theft. Speaking in Monrovia on Monday, Sharif disclosed that LEC is intensifying partnership with neighboring countries to boost energy supply. He revealed that Liberia has already begun tapping into Cote d'Ivoire's electricity grid and is finalizing arrangement to import power from Guinea. And that is what he disclosed in Monrovia, and he said there will be very serious actions taken against people who will continue to do power theft. According to him, LEC is putting in more efforts under his administration and under his leadership to making sure that power theft becomes a real serious problem that will be tackled by his administration. So the acting LEC managing director, Mr. Mohammed Sharif, has been speaking, and he has made several promises as well. If you read the story, he has made several promises that in the coming days there will be stable electricity that will be on 24 hours. There will be no outage in major communities or in communities. And I don't know whether you are feeling the avert effect or the results from the speech of the managing director, the acting managing director of LEC. So we'll be asking you this morning, opening up the lines, ask you this morning what you make of the statement from the LEC acting managing director, and how is the LEC situation in your community? Are you feeling the impact? Is it coming and going? Is it on the same outage or whatever it is? Since the new LEC acting managing director took over, what has been the current situation? What has been the situation of electricity in your community, and grading from his plans for the electricity grid of our country, where he's sourcing power from different country to keep current on for different communities. What do you make of that? We'll be asking you so that you tell us your feelings about the electricity issue, as it is a major issue in our country, and a lot of people are very concerned about electricity in our country. Okay, so that is very major. So it's very good that we let you know this. So we will now open the lines and hear from you, the ordinary people, on the issue of electricity in your community, and coupled with what the acting managing director of LEC said, that they were tackled power theft. He said it is a major factor, to depriving people of electricity in different communities. So his administration will focus on curbing power theft, so as to allow the current to continue to flow in different communities. We want to hear from you. What do you make of this statement, and how is the current situation? How is the electricity situation in your community for the last few days or the last few weeks since the inception of the new LEC managing director, acting managing director? So call us up on the following numbers: 0777 959 959, 0777 959 959, 0881 871-670 are the two numbers we have activated for you. Let's hear you on this particular issue. How is the electricity issue in your community, and the statement from the acting LEC boss? What can you say? Do you see a prospect in our electricity, or our energy sector? Do you see any prospect? Let's take your calls now on 0777 959 959, 0777 959 959, 0881 871 670 are the numbers. Tell us. Let's go to the lines and take this person. Hello? 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 Oh, we lost this caller. Let's announce the numbers again: 0777 959 959, 0777 959 959, 0881 871 670. Tell us the issue of electricity in your community. Let's hear you on this matter of electricity in your community. How is it for the last few weeks since the acting LEC boss took over? Please stop beeping the lines. Others want to call. Please don't do that. Yes, let's take people who want to call. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What's your name? Where do you join us from?
Yes, from West Point.
Okay, let's hear you. What do you make of the statement from the LEC acting managing director, and how is the current situation in your community as well?
For the acting boss, maybe like if I was getting for the few times while I was there or there, maybe I'm like getting 70%, because like now we all know that it don't last for long. because we know now the left with the Mercury are left.
Okay.
The Mercury is left. So for the past few days, I noticed I'm not seeing it going off.
Okay.
So maybe I try wondering, but what it cause, man? And maybe like they try to put something for again, let's discuss it. But so the antibiotic is doing well, man. I must congratulate for that for the few days.
And you think
man.
You think in days to come it will remain like this? Is that what you think?
Now, what we pray God for now, God will talk to that a living stable, they see that other people say that they live well for till the water enter the womb.
Okay.
They put the water enter the womb. So we pray that the water not drive on the womb now.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Let's join another person here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The lines are really busting. So you can cut us up. We are having a little issue here. Josh, you have to come. Josh, you have to come in the studio quickly. We don't know what's the problem here. But yeah, so we can still take your calls. Call us up on 0881 871 871 670 0881 871 670 or 0777 959 959. We are having a little issue with the orange line, but we're trying to resolve that issue quickly. Yeah, we're trying to resolve it now. So we'll go back to the line, talk to this person. Good morning. Welcome to Kia Radio.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name? Where do you join us from?
I'm Raphael calling from Brazil.
Let's hear you from District 17. The part of Brazil you live, do you have electricity?
Christian community to be pursued.
Christian community. Do you have electricity?
High electricity.
Okay.
Let me tell you, the electricity, the next thing we get rid of all those who bring power there. I don't too sure that it's possible for him to do that.
Why you think
in the sense that when he have meter to cover everybody up, all the horses in Moserado County, it will not be possible for him to cover power there up. That is the first point. Let him be able to get everybody meter. When he able to get meter, they are believe that he able to do so. What he has saying.
Okay. So you think the meter is the most important thing to
care? It's the more important thing. Very important.
To care power theft, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining us here on Kia Radio 95.9, the local Dallies.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 0881 871 670 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the program. Let's go back to the line. Let's talk to you. Come on in. Good morning. What's your name and where do you join us from? Can you just walk away from the noise a little bit? There is a very terrible noise in the background. Yeah, much better. Let's hear you say your name is.
My name is
the part of Bravo you call from, do you have electricity?
Yeah, I call from around
Okay, yes, Ange do have electricity. Let's hear you on this matter.
Yeah, for the stability of the only side is very stable.
Okay.
It's very stable. But one thing is that concerning the power test, the boss mentioned that we will reduce power test. I recommend that before we reduce power test, when we expand electricity to those who don't get it, because sometimes some people may live in the same community, they didn't get access to meter, and it's still ready. So they're calling people at the end of the game very unfair. You don't want to see the ball, you don't want to sleep in that. Eventually, you will get called in the end of the game, pushing to get to go care. And it's associated to people cause. Some people may get problems in their homes. Some people may get problems on the land. After being silent for which they will call and don't go. At the end of the day, you see somebody passing around who can add them and rest of them. So, man, have to so to them. So, the person really need to add a weapon or in case they say you want to do the right, then you do it.
Okay, you made your points. Let's go back to the line. Talk to this person. Good morning. Okay, we missed out on that one. 0777 959 959. 0881 871 670. 0881 871 670. 0777 959 959. Let's hear you on this matter. The acting LEC boss, managing director, has intimated that power theft is one of his major concerns, in curbing the issue that has to do with power outage, and he will make sure that power theft become a serious crime. Those who will be found in it will be taken to task. That is what he said, and he's also thinking of expansion of our electricity. Let's hear from you, from your different communities that you live. You are the users of the electricity. You are the users of the grid. Let's hear from you. Has the electricity situation in your community, has it been stable for the last few weeks? What do you think will happen in the coming days or in the coming weeks? Let's hear from you, from your different communities. 0777 959 959. 0777 959 959. Lone Star subscribers can call us up on 0881 871 670. Again, Lone Star subscribers can call us up on 0881 871 670. The numbers, and 0777 959 959. 0777 959 959. Let's hear you, from your different communities, and let's hear how's the current situation, the electricity. How is electricity treating you in your community since the inception of the new, or since the appointment of the new LEC acting managing director? Let's hear from you. And Jefferson Perry Weir is watching. Princess M. Kamara is also. Lola Glasgow is watching for Abidjan as well. Let's take this person. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning. Tell us your name. Where do you join us from? Okay, we miss out on that person. Lola Bernice Glasgow is watching from Abidjan. Matthew Tukpa is watching from Central Monrovia at the HQ of the Liberia Marketing Association, the LMA. Obed Jiba is also watching us live as well. So let's take more of your calls. 0777 959 959. It is electricity business. We are talking. Electricity has become very essential in Liberia. A lot of people want electricity, and some people do not have it now. I didn't see where the the acting MD, addressed the issue of expansion, but I guess it's part of his plan as well to expand to communities that do not have electricity. But you that have the opportunity now to have electricity in your community, how is the stability of the current in the last few weeks since the new acting LEC managing director took over? He has made several promises that power theft on his watch is going to be a major crime, and he's going to make sure that those who are found in power theft will face the full force of the law. So again, let's hear from you, from your community, whether the current there has been stable. What recommendation do you have for the LEC as well? We can talk about those things right now on Kia Radio 95.9. 0777 959 959. 0777 959 959. 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can dial to be a part of the program. The local Dallies, and of course, Princess Kamara, the host of the show, is under the weather, so I'm here sitting. My name is Morris Desmond Brown, of course, driving you through until later on. Let's continue to take your calls now. Let's talk about the electricity situation in your community. There are some people who say, yeah, the LEC, is stable. Some other communities may say, no, it's not stable yet. Too many commendations for now, going to the acting LEC managing director. Too many commendations for him. What do you say? From your side, he has made several promises that between now and June, the stability of current will not change. It will still be stable according to him. But we want to know from you, the ordinary people, whether there have been stable electricity from your end, in terms of what he has said in the papers that we read. So 0777959 is the number. 0777959 Lone Star subscribers can call us up on 0881 871 670. 0881 871 670 is the number. Let's take a very short break and be right back. Welcome back to the program, the local dailies right here on Kia Radio 95.9. And of course, we are open to business. Those of you wanting to do business with us, you can visit our offices here on the UN Drive in Central Monrovia, right opposite the BTC Barrack, adjacent the Raditan Market. Of course, you can meet our business manager. You can meet our people, our financial team that will, of course, trade you through our different, very, very reasonable, very cheap rates, but we can assure you that you have the best quality. That is what we do here. Quality is a top notch of our deliverables. We are very concerned about giving you the worth of your money, so you can just come. Kamar Asna AM Seku Senior is following from Syncor. Thank you so much. Tonight, Arsenal goes to action. It's very important to let our people know as well. Those of you who are Arsenal fans, and Arsenal goes to action tonight. So let's continue to take your calls. 0777 959 959. That is 0777 959 959. 0777 959 959. 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the program, the local dailies. And we're wishing Princess Kamara, the host of the show, a speedy recovery. But folks, this is how we love to go home on today's edition of the program, the local dailies. Do join Princess Kamara tomorrow, same time, 10:30. She will be here in the building to trade you through. But before we go, this call just coming in. Let's see whether we can take it quickly. Let's hear you quickly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Simon Gabriel Gavin is my name. I joined the platform from Jacob this morning.
Let's hear you.
Well, I must admit, the current has been very stable of recent since the new acting MD took over. At this level, we can say thank you because the legislature is very incentive. But I think that the cost of meter will be reduced.
The cost of meter, you think the cost of meter is high?
Very much high. Right now in Liberia, a common man can now.
How much do you buy meter for?
Meter is also 150 in the door.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that he works on that to bring the meter price down so that everybody will get a meter. That alone will help them mitigate the power theft issue.
Okay.
So thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being a part as well. Let's see. This person was trying to call as well. Let's see whether that person can call so that we can take that person, then we can say goodbye to you. our many listeners out there. Like I said, tomorrow Princess will be here. We pray for speedy recovery. She will be here to bring you the program, the local dailies on tomorrow. We are very, very sure. Let's take our final call. This person, good morning. Let's hear you. Our final caller. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing, sir?
Well, thanks for asking. Let's hear you. Where do you join us from?
Yeah, joining you from Jonesville. I'm Edward M. Dyson.
Let's hear you, Mr. Guyson.
Yeah, actually, the current around me here, I've been on 50 days.
Okay.
But some of us, the people how to work hard. Because some of us, we don't want to do our test and send a current thing. We never bring current to our house. And as my brother was saying, the other day that when people will go out for the meter 150, it's too hard for we to common people. They have to see reason to put a meter down. And we were hearing that people were sharing food or in the community, around our community, and nobody come there to share food or even give a meter. So it's difficult for we that around here to get current.
Okay.
So we are appealing to the government and to come to the Johnson area, around the local town here, so they can see how best they can share food to the way they do in the other community.
Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much, Mr. Guys. I'm continuing to listen to Kia Radio 95.9.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
All right. That's our final caller for the day. Of course, we say goodbye to you. Tomorrow, Princess will be here. Thanks to all of you who have watched on the social media, on live on Facebook. Thanks for always being there. Continue to share the video that others joining. And tomorrow, Princess will be here to